Hi, hello everyone out there. How are you doing? Hope you are having a very great weekend. All right, so today I will be doing a follow-up topic. I will continue the topic on square roots. The last lesson that was posted on our channel was the square root of number, the square root of all numbers. But today I'm going to push it further by teaching us the square root of fractions, the square root of fractions. We have different categories of numbers. We have the whole numbers, we have the fractions, we have the decimal number for your level, the basic level. All right, so how do we find out the square root of fractions? Let's say I'm giving a question on the square root of numbers. Say the square root of 4. How do I find the square root of 4? I begin to think of a number that I will multiply by itself that will give me 4. For example, 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. So that number that gave me 4 equivalently is the square root of 4. And which number gave me 4? 2 times 2. Therefore, the square root of 4 is 2. Now, when you are given a fraction to find its square root, all you need to do is to find the square root of the numerator, find the square root of the denominator, and then you simplify your fraction. So we have some examples on the board. Find the square root of 16 over 25. 16 over 25 is a proper fraction. So what I need to do is to find the square root of 16, then the square root of 25. What have I just done? I have just simply splitted the fraction. I've simply splitted the fraction, that is, separated the numerator from the denominator. Now, the square root of 16, what number do I multiply by itself? That gives 16. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4, 16. Remember, 4 times 4 gave me 16. Therefore, the square root of 16 is 4. Now, what number do I multiply by itself? That will give me 25. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 2. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 4. 5 times 5 is 25. Therefore, the square root of 25 is 5. So, at the end of this calculation, we are going to have 4 over 5, a proper fraction, as the answer to this. We have another example. Find the square root of 100 over 144. Now, the first thing you need to do is to split the numerator from the denominator. Now, the square root of 100. So, it's this a long one, right? But then it can still be found. So all you need to do right now is to find the number that you multiply by itself that gives you this question. So we begin from 1. 1 times 1, 1. 2 times 2, 4. 3 times 3, 9. 4 times 4, 16. 5 times 5, 25. 6 times 6, 36. 7 times 7, 49. 8 times 8, 64. 9 times 9, 81. And 10 times 10, 100. Yes, I just smile, yeah, for that young child thinking, how can I know this? How come she knows it? Just try and make a practice on this. Make a practice on multiples of number. When I say multiples of number, multiply a number by itself. Keep on practicing, at least for your level. Have the square of 1 to 400 in your brain. Have the square of 1 to 20. When I mean 1 to 400, have the square of 1 to 20. 1 times 1 to 20 times 20. When you have a memorization of this often, you are going to have the mastery of this. So what I need you to do, for you that is afraid, how can I do this? Just start practicing. You know what they say, practice make work perfect. So as you continuously practice, you get the perfection on how to go about this. Yes, so 10 times 10 gives 100. So that is to say, the square root of 100 is 10. Now, 10 times 10 was 100. 11 times 11 is 121. 12 times 12 is 144. So the number that multiplies itself to give 144 is 12. So the square root of 144 is 12. Therefore, now check this fraction. It's reducible. What I mean reducible, something can divide the numerator that can also divide the denominator. 2 can go. When 2 goes into 10, you are going to have 5. 2 goes into 12, you are going to have 6. So at the end of it, we are going to have 5 over 6 as the final answer. So what have I said today? That when you are finding the square root of fractions. All you first need to do is to split the numerator from the denominator. That is to say, you find the square root of the numerator, you find the square root of the denominator, and then you have your fraction simplified. Having done that, you check if your fraction is reducible. If it's reducible, you go ahead. If it's not reducible, you leave it that way. That becomes the final answer. So I'm going to call it a wrap right now. I beseech that you go over this again, go over it until you get a proper comprehension and understanding of what you are doing. And if you have any challenge, you have any question, drop it on the comment section and it will be responded to. Just before I receive your questions and you get my feedback, stay positive, stay optimistic, believe in yourself, and believe mostly in God, because God can give you a good understanding. I love you guys. Bye for now.